Good numbing. Hello YouTube, hope you're all doing well. We cannot satisfy you. No, never. I need my anime protagonists to all have motorbikes. We're back with Atelier Yumia. Last time we left off, we entered the second region. I'll get to that. We entered the second region, started doing some quests, and we also learnt that there's like a scrapped motorbike that Yumia wants to repair by going to the academy first and seeing if we can find some parts over there. However, before we begin properly, I want to emphasize that I am in pain. I've taken some painkillers to kind of ease it off, but my back is not being friendly with me. I don't know why or what or how. Yesterday it was kind of fine, and then like as I was working yesterday evening, it just started to slowly creep in. And then I went to bed, all comfy as it is, woke up this morning, and it's like turbo stiff and achy and fucked. It's not nice getting older. But yeah, I'm not completely functional today, so I'll still stream like as we go, but I might not stream for as long today, just so I can kind of stretch. What's your posture like? My posture is actually very good. This, I think this is probably just working too much. Well, not that I can help it. I mean, like, just doing too much at work, I mean, like, picking up too many things, moving around too many heavy things. My spine eventually just said, fuck you. I kind of pride myself. I sit up straight when I'm streaming. I have back support, obviously, so I'm not, like, just breaking my spine sitting up too much. But, I sit up straight and have, like, a very, like, L-shaped posture with how I sit, as in, like, my back straight, and then I have my legs straight, like, forward. That being said, I am leaning back more today, just to try and, like, balance it out a little bit, but still. Anyway, off-screen, I did clear out all the question marks for this area, like I said I would. The only thing I haven't done is over here, but equally, the story hasn't brought us over here yet, which is why I didn't want to, like, go there yet. My target is getting down here because I want the motorbike to be, like, the thing we get today. Even if we might not do that much story today, for the record, if any, my priority is just get that fucking motorbike and explore. Also, we're running the athlete costume on Yumia today. And also, whilst we're doing this, we can talk about yesterday's Direct. The Nintendo Direct, which is like it's kind of fun because it's like, it's a Nintendo Direct, but we also have the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, like next, I think it's like Tuesday. So it's like 2 Directs back to back, kind of. And to be honest, it was pretty good. I know a few people that were losing their shit at Tomodachi Life getting a sequel. I was never into that, but I'm happy for them. It's cool. My main thing was that Raido's getting remastered. We knew it was coming because the trophy list leaked. Well, the achievement list on Steam leaked last year. But what we didn't realize is that even though they're calling it a remaster, it'd be a lot easier to call it a remake, because that's kind of what it is. They completely rebuilt the game, taking in quality of life and mechanical systems from not only the sequel, King Abaddon, which they'd only be making the original right now, but also taking in the feedback and responses from at the time and, you know, since, because, you know, it has been, 2006 was when Raido came out, to polish the system as best as possible. For those who have no fucking clue what Raido is or how significant it is, if you like Devil May Cry and you're one of the few people that like V's gameplay, boy have I got a surprise for you. Raido's gameplay, according to the combat director himself, was the direct inspiration for V's gameplay. Obviously they're different. When you play them you'll see what I mean, because Raido leans more into its RPG mechanics. There's a lot more stats and systems at play, whilst obviously Devil May Cry is a character action game. But still, it's worth pointing that out and saying it that is actually like a huge point of influence. It's also Atlus's only real action game. Whilst everything else was getting more and more leaning on, you know, turn-based, especially after the press turn system came into existence with Nocturne in 2003, Atlus were all about turn-based, and yet they had one little franchise in the middle of it all that came out in 2006 that was a half detective game involving demons and the creatures within the unknown, or the Soulless Army as the first game's investigations are about, and the other half being real-time combat, summoning your demons as you fight. Just unlike, say, V in Devil May Cry, and I can make that comparison because I said it's inspired, Raido is involved in the combat himself more. It's not just like masterminding and then hopping in for the finishing blow. You can fight alongside your demons. So it becomes a nice juggling act of your demons and yourself. But what's more interesting is a huge quality of life and change they've made. Is that in the first game, you could only have one demon active at any given time. So if you wanted to activate another one, you had to deactivate your current. They've got rid of that restriction in the remake. So you can start just like comboing, with like swapping between like hot swapping demons and like using the alternate skills, etc., as you go. And I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. And also, for those who don't care at all about Raido, but like a lot of Atlus's other games, I can't stress enough that this getting remade is great news in general, because Raido is probably, next to Last Bible, the most niche Atlus franchise they own. So if the most obscure, like there's the least people that even know about it fucking franchise that they have is now getting a full-blown remaster that's basically a remake, what does that say for literally every other franchise they own that's more popular? Which is why I'm saying this is a good thing. Because suddenly it's like, hey, yeah, Persona 1 and 2 remake is probably going to happen. SMT 1 and 2 getting some kind of love and support in the future, probably going to happen because they're more popular. If they're like one of their least known, least popular franchises is getting the go-ahead, it adds a lot more potential for it to go further. Obviously, we have to wait and see, but you get what I mean. Recipe recall for coral chips. Oh, okay. Because, like, in my mind, now that Raido 1 is a thing, firstly, they will probably do Raido 2. They will probably do King Abaddon, which is always exciting. But it's like, Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, probably happening. Which is very exciting, because DDS... The easiest way to explain DDS is Shin Megami Tensei, but in the future. Like, it literally uses the SMT gameplay system, but it's, like, based in, like, a surreal, like, crazy future setting. And it was designed completely to be a duology, so if they do the first game, they'll definitely do the second, because the games were literally designed to be two parts, like to be two games. It's why, like, the logo, or like the box art, sorry, for DDS 1 and 2, link up. If you put the box arts next to each other, it makes one whole tapestry. Because that's the point, you're supposed to play both. And it's also a nice point of musical history for Atlus as well, because Raido 1, the music for it was done like most things Atlus. It was done by Meguro. He did that soundtrack like alongside Digital Devil Saga 2, and so Raido 1's soundtrack sounds like a distant relative to DDS, because he was still very much in that style and kind of just free to do whatever. You go to Raido 2 and it doesn't sound like that anymore, because what game was he working on alongside Raido 2? Oh, you know, Persona 4. And so Raido 2's soundtrack sounds like a distant cousin of Persona 4's soundtrack. Because once again, that was the style he was currently working with, and considering he's basically given free reign to do what he wants compository-wise with both Raido games, it ends up being like a showcase between them of how the style started to change. Which I love that, because it's like it's a bit of history then. It's audible history. But yeah, so we'll stream, like, to get back to the topic of this, we'll be streaming today, obviously, because we already are. But it's going to be a little touch wood if I stream tomorrow as well. Just because I, like, might need to just stop. Like, if this gets worse on my back, I might need to just stop and, like, you know, lay down. But we'll see how it goes. Let's just get Ray the fuck out of the way. I was tempted to use Rutger's Dante colors, but I feel like I'll end up only using his Dante colors, so I forced myself to swap off to the white coat. But yeah, but for those who don't know, I don't know what edition it's with, because I'm a huge fucking simp for this series and just bought the Ultimate Edition. But Rutger has an alternate color where his big long coat is red, and considering he's got silver hair, like, you could, like, come on. Like, so I wasn't born yesterday, I can see what you're referencing, guys. But if I have the red coat on all the time, I'll never swap off into anything else, so I had to. Oh, also, I've messed around with, like, the supers in this game. The only ones I haven't seen, other than, obviously, Lenya, because she hasn't joined the party yet, is, Victor's. Everyone else's I've seen, and to be honest, they're pretty consistent. Actually, since I haven't seen Victor's, let's use Victor's. So the enemy's just dead, right? They literally are. But yeah, you get the ultimates at level 50. Which also, hey, we're in the second region of the game and we're level 50 fucking 8. I know I've mentioned it like every stream, but it is legit worth criticizing that if you go exploring in this game, your level inflates so ridiculously much. We should not be level 58 in the second region of the game. In chapter fucking 2 of the game. We don't even have the full party, and at the rate we're going, we might not even get to see the last members level up animation because we might hit level 100 before then. On the ultimate name? There. What was that? Hang on a minute, because I can bring up all the ultimate names. Was it in this one? Yeah, Yumia's is Requiem Trigger. Isla is Heartbreaker. Omega Buster! For Victor. I mean, Omega Buster is kind of standard, but sure. Darkness is Embrace for Rutger, the edgy fuck. And Zero Chance for Nina. Yeah. Omega Buster! Omega Buster sounds like really generic as shit. But... this way. Oh, the water's pink. Considering there's actually swimming in this game, and you know, like, when it's like a giant open world game, it's always like a roll of the dice whether it's going to be like swimming or not. I'm surprised. I mean, we're also only like in the second region, so give it time. But I'm surprised there isn't like some giant water region of the game. Like, I mean, like proper like big water region. Like we're talking like fucking Hoenn in Pokemon. Let's just go. I mean, I say that like as like we're literally in a watery area. Then I suppose arguably they already did that in Rise of 3 with the islands, but still. The islands and like taking the dolphin everywhere, and it's like, oh, this is a cool mechanic. I wonder if it's going to be in every area, and then it's like the only place in the game they do it. Which also, yeah, I think this week gone, Rise of 3 celebrated its second anniversary, which is crazy. What do you mean it's been 2 years? Not for very small on Far Cry 5's infamous difficulty. Oh, is that a requirement for the trophy or a personal set challenge? But yeah, and going back to the Switch Direct as well, actually getting to see proper like gameplay showcase of Metroid Prime 4 was super exciting. Like that game is part of the reason. I know it's going to be on Switch 1 as well, but it's part of the reason why I'm probably going to get a Switch 2, because I really just want to play that game. Trophy, all fairs. Oh, also this we can't get because we don't have slicing ammo yet. Yeah. But to get slicing ammo, we need to 100% the pioneering effort, which I've yet to discover a campsite. I need to make more this. I can't make either of these because I don't have the blueprints for them yet. So if I end up like finishing the story of Savage and don't have them yet, I will just look up where they are and do it in my own time. Because I do want 100% the pioneering effort of every region as I go, because ignoring the fact there's a trophy for it, there's also pretty good rewards for doing so. Might as well finish the game, move it from my bucket list. If we have a fuck ton of space. Yeah, I was like, aren't the Far Cry games like kind of big data size wise? Speaking of big data size wise, I've mentioned it before that I was interested in getting AI limit. Well, I do bought it and I have it installed. The day of its release, it got like the like a day one patch, and it was 9 gig, and I was like, what the fuck is in this day one patch? Anyway, so I woke up today, you know, like the day afterwards, and it had another patch, and it's 5 gig, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? So maybe it's a good thing I didn't start at launch. It's like, why the fuck is there like these big update patches coming to it like in the first couple days? But I am considering trying AI limit. I mean, I've got it installed and I've been interested in it for a while, so I might as well. It's more just a matter of when. Because to be honest, if my back keeps playing up, next week I might take a few more days off as well. Like, I'll still do my Persona 4 stream every Monday, because I genuinely love that and look forward to those streams. But then, like, take a big chunk of the rest of the week off, sort of thing, just because I need my back to, like, ease whatever the fuck's going on. I say that, I might wake up tomorrow and it be tickety-boo, but I'm not that optimistic. Where's this go? Okay, and Hamiya Academy's there, so we're not too far away. We'll get these and then just go south. Oh, pink purpley water. Also, I just realized I'm looking at the corner like, man, my mana is like degrading slowly. I forgot, like, we're in a mana bound area. Start Fairs from 2 Vengeance, Mr. Game 2. Fairs, enjoy. I love Vengeance. Well, you know I love Vengeance. Going for the new channel. Oh, okay. Oh, also, for those, like, if you're playing this game and you're like, wait, how do you even, like, build up energy for your ultimate? The game doesn't explain it straight away, which is kind of weird. They wait until, like, a little later in the story before they go, oh, by the way, if you have an ultimate, this is how you use it. Probably because they don't expect you to get it as soon as you do, but equally, fuck it, it's their own fault. But, it's items. Every time you use items, it builds up energy. So if you're wondering why the energy is building up passively when you're not using items, it's because your teammates are. So if you want to build up your ult quickly, just spam items. Oh, that's broken on that side, okay. Oh, I was like, why isn't it done? Okay about that. I mean, it's just like if you want to build up your ultimates quickly, you lean on items more. And if you really want to build it up quickly, once you use all your items, swap to a character that's yet to use theirs and then use theirs. It's a way of discouraging you from just relying on your skills and actually using your items. I mean, I heavily disagree because items are nowhere near as effective. They're in this game as some of the older ones. There's a way you can upgrade recipes to make stuff stronger, but your skills naturally just do more damage than your items, give or take. So it's more the trade-off. You use items to hit enemy weaknesses, like if they're weak to fire, use the fire items and you'll get some more damage, sure. But you're using it to build up to something. If anything, I think it's the best balance it's been in a while. Because your skills are effective and really helpful, but your items can cover elemental weaknesses and can build up towards your ultimate. So, like, your skills are just better for raw tactics and strategy, whilst your items can be, you know, will fill in the gaps. Especially because every character has a unique built-in gimmick, and their unique built-in gimmick, at least so far, I haven't got Lenya yet, all revolve around their skills and not how they use items. Yumia's the closest, but the way Yumia works is using skills builds up energy that will boost the damage of her items when you use them, but only for once. So, like, if you, like, then swap to an item and use it, you exhaust all the energy into that item, so you need to swap back the skills to start building it up again. Sorry, point in question, are the items weaker or stronger than the ultimate? And will the items pack... Oh, the ultimates are always your... Well, your ultimates, they always do insane damage. It's just, it's not always convenient or easy to get to it. I mean, heck, we're at a Rift Crystal, so I can just show it here. Underneath, like, quest encounter, it's the bar says 13%. The reason why it's not at 0 is because when we started the fight, one of these two used an item. See, now it's on 28. They're using items. But if I swap to use 2 items and start spamming them, you'll see it starts building up hella fucking quickly. But look at the damage compared to the physical we're doing. I'm doing 2, bunch of 2s. Rutka's coming in, and he's doing 121, 158, 175. But if I use a more powerful item, see, I'm getting a bunch of 30s, 40s, and 50s. But the skills still outbeat it, so it's a trade-off. But now when the enemy's stunned, if I use items, I can use this to get way more damage out of it, so it becomes a trading app. Because I hit the enemy weakness to exploit it. Well, I can show you. Let's activate Yumia's super form. Because that's how you activate the super, and then you press the super button again to use the ult, but you have a bunch of extra skills that you can try and squeeze in before the percentage drops. $600, 642. Shoot the shit out of them. Yeah, the ultimates still do like ultimate damage. Weakening the items. I mean, ultimately at the very end of the experience, yeah, but when you're still working your way through the game, 9 times out of 10, no. The ultimates become your like ultimate failsafe. It's only later in the game when you have the god tier shit that you can make like items that just bully and defeat the point of the ultimates. Like with the Genesis hammer in the Riser games, or Riser 1 and 2 to be precise, because the only way they could nerf it in 3 was to just remove it. But you'll also see as well, you see how now we've used our ultimate, the percentage bars that stays at 0? You only get 1 ultimate per fight. So you have to think about it as well. At least right now, maybe there's an upgrade you can get later on that allows you to like make multiple. But sorry, excuse me. But as a whole, I genuinely like the balance that they've got with skills and items in this game. But I can't stress enough, the only criticisms I have for this game right now are entirely to do with the level scaling. Which is why I'm playing on hard, because we're level 59 for fuck's sake and we're in the second region. That's like the only real gripe I have. But a lot of that I know is just, you know, Gus, I've got to learn the hard way that this is what happens when you make an open world game. People will go exploring and end up power leveling by accident. It's a very difficult thing to like scale and make work properly. Also, my gang got beat up a little bit there. Where is my... Do I have any spare heals? No, I need to make more. Oh, also, whilst it's on the topic, the full trailer for, like, the, Dynasty Warriors mobile game, like, with the, Atelier collab, it came out. It's, not just Riser. It's not just Riser. And then I saw it, I was like, are you? What the fuck? If you haven't seen it, it's free. I'll explain who the alchemists are. It's free alchemists, but when you use their ultimates, it brings in other alchemists across the entire franchise. So it's 3 main characters, but basically all the rest of them cameo. But only in the ultimate, like they will show up in the animation to like fight alongside you for that special attack. If you want to know who those 3 main ones are, it's Riser, Yumia, and fucking Sophie. I was like, what the shit? Like, I've seen Dynasty Warriors top down, because it's the mobile game, with Sophie, and I was like, this is so fucking wild. And when you use her, it plays her battle theme from Sophie 1. But in her ultimate, like, she gets, like, Furious Lady and Suli, she gets, like, I think it's, like, she gets, like, Verona with her group, because it's literally, like, a whole, like, smorgasbord, and she has, like, Iris with her. Like, when Riser uses hers, like, Riser has, like, the entire Dusk family with her, and, one of them, like, a couple of the Mana Khmer protagonists, and then with Yumia, she has all the Arland and Gramnids. We started second place to me. Compared to what? So where the fuck's this last relay point? I've been running around like a dumbass for like a minute. Or unless you mean like to Res Lorena, but obviously Res Lorena we know nothing about. I'm excited to see what Res Lorena ends up being about though. Or like how it ends up working. These are 2 different... Oh, Sophie 2 Fez. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. There are some things that I still think, as a whole, as they're like leaning more into this action side since the Riser games, they could still like toy around with. But I can't stress enough, mechanically wise, ever since the shift, it's been getting better and better for me. That's not to say that there isn't still problems, but like as a whole, it's like Riser 2's gameplay was way more fun than Riser 1. Riser 3's gameplay is actually just Riser 2, but like rapid fire. Yumia has taken like the opportunity to kind of get rid of the downtime and speed things up entirely, which I know won't be for everyone. Some people like the downtime and being able to pause and consider things, but for this style, I think it suits. What is this? Oh, this is a camp. I was like, what is this red outline I'm seeing? It's because it's a camp here. What a weird place for a camp. Let me just chuck something down then. I think Res Lorena won't sell as well, just because it's being treated as like a smaller title, in the same vein as like how Gaiden didn't sell as well as like Infinite Wealth, obviously. But I still think it will do alright, and considering it's designed to be more for classic fans, and you know, Sophie 2 kind of was also designed for like classic-ish fans, and you know, that is still like a fan favorite game, I think Res Lorena RW will be fine. Personally, I think it will be fine. One bit fair. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I get, like, I've seen enough of the story that I get what like the point is beyond the comedy bullshit of Pirate Yakuza. I get what like the message is. I think it's just, at least from like someone who's just seen a lot of it kind of feels like it leans too much on like the absurdity. That's some of like the core theme of the message kind of goes over people's heads. Which isn't a problem with the people, it is something you can genuinely criticize. You make something too comedic or too heavily on like the absurdism, the serious stuff kind of doesn't hit. Well, yeah, but I'm super excited for Res Lorena. I'm excited for the DLC that will come to this, because, you know, we know because there's a season pass that there's DLC coming, and the DLC is supposed to carry on all the way until, I think, October. Well, at the latest October. Like, on the season pass, it says all content will be out by at the latest October this year. Which includes 2 more regions being added to explore, which is the same as what Riser 3 did. Riser 3 also added 2 new regions. Okay, so I can that's fair enough. So I haven't played it properly to really feel it out, but from what I could tell, I could see that like it wasn't quite like passing of the torch. That wasn't really the point. It felt more like it was forcing like Majima to be a little reflective on the fact he's not getting any younger, and like, this can't go on forever sort of thing. But there's only so much I can say because I haven't played it. I've just watched other people play it. But equally, like, everything in the game is like, yeah, let's go to Madlantis. It's like, what the fuck is this? But then equally, it's not that like, I'm like burnt out with Yakuza, because I love the series and I still really enjoy each game. But I think the moment they showed off Project Sentry, it was kind of like, I want to see more of that first before I worry about whatever next Yakuza thing is, you know? Project Sentry looks like a genuinely, like, refreshingly new RGG experience. You know? And I'm like, I want that. I want to see more of what's going on with that game. How do we cross this water? Where's the... That's what I'm looking for, by the way. Is everything of each one's been a bit sub-story-ish in tone? I mean, Infinite Wealth, yeah. There are a lot of Infinite Wealth, like, even, like, the main story was kind of like, what the fuck is going on half the time? Like a Dragon, or, like, Yakuza 7, I thought, even though it still had its moments, was still, like, pretty serious when it needed to be. Like, the ending hit in 7... And obviously, like, talking about fucking locker babies is, like, insanely dark, but unfortunately something that did happen. Which is why they wanted to talk about it to begin with. Especially considering, back when locker babies was, like, a really prominent thing, most locker babies died in said locker because of, oxygen lack, or lacking oxygen, because you're just trapped in a metal thing and you're a little baby, you need all the help you can get. Oh, I really need to get slicing ammo. There are so many things that require slicing ammo in this map. What the heck are these guys? These guys look kind of cool. Back up. You could see the jump here. Yeah, when I saw that, like, it looks a little janky, but as a whole, I'm like, yeah, it's sick that you can do that. And it doesn't seem like it disrupts the original control scheme too much either. Because I was a little concerned, but I was like, where are they going to put the jump button? Like, every button on the control, like, on the controller usually for Yakuza is taken. But from what I can tell, it's like if you're, whether you're like locking on, quote unquote, or not, like if you're holding R1 or L1, whichever one's the lock on button. It's been a while. Level 60, skill learned speed loader, survival skills, fortress. Oh, these all sound like passives. It is. Reduces item cooldowns when consuming mana flow in proportion to the stacks. Oh, so when you use Yumia's skills, you get to build up her mana meter. Like, to beat up her unique meter, it will, well, speed up the cooldown when you use items. Cool. Who else got? Oh, Fortress is a natural attack skill for you, huh? Deals physical damage to enemies in an area and restores health. Oh, okay. You got survival skills. Reduce damage taken when your HP is at 50% or low. Okay, that's very fucking standard. Oh, yeah, we've been over this, but like my point... What was that? Oh, I didn't realize I was interacting with that. My point wasn't that it's not like a bug criticism because you don't just use it. My point is, if it's one particular mechanic that you're not liking, you can both criticize it and then choose not to use it to benefit your own personal experience. If it means you get to come away having a better time with it, don't fucking use it. If I ever cover Kingdom Hearts 3 on this channel, you won't be seeing any, like half the mechanics in the game, because I fucking hate half the mechanics in KH3. And the fact that they put it in a patch that you can just straight up turn them off, because they knew people didn't like them, genuinely makes the game more enjoyable to have it off. And yes, that is something you can bring up. Hey, these mechanics don't work and harm the game. Heavily criticize that. But equally, when I'm just playing it, I don't want to put up with it, so the fact that I can choose not to is great for my own personal enjoyment. Encourage you to use it though? Yeah, they also heavily encouraged you to use the mechanics in KH3. You can still choose not to. You can still ignore the prompts. Even before the patch, you could just choose not to. No matter how hard they lean on encourage it, unless they outright, like, pause the game and say it will not continue unless you press this button, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, then this should be this way. It's a massive... Oh, absolutely. Like I said, you can criticize it while at the same time making the experience more enjoyable for you. If it's more enjoyable to not use it, then don't use it. These things aren't mutually exclusive. You can criticize it and make the experience better for yourselves by not engaging with it afterwards. It's all about making the best experience for you. You know, the average person only has about 5,000 weeks to live. Do you really want to spend so many weeks of it bitching about one system that doesn't work in a game that you would otherwise enjoy if you weren't using it? Which also, yeah, sorry, if that just kind of shook anyone up that I just said that, but yeah, on average, you have about 5,000 weeks to live from birth, so don't waste it. It doesn't sound like a long time when you put it like that, does it? But yeah, no. It's even worse when you actually put it into months, but I'm not going to do that because I think that will really start scaring people. When I stopped running, I could hear something else still running. I think there was an enemy that could see us but couldn't get to us. Oh, it's these guys. It's a fucking crabby, Cookie. So, the explosive ammo or the burst ammo is never not funny to me, because it's just like, hey, just blow up the face. Fucking goddammit. Skill learned, shut out. There's like unironically like a less than 0% chance that I might hit max level in this game before we get Lenya, so we might not be able to see Lenya's level up animation, and that is a scary fucking thought. Alright, shut out. Deals magic damage to a single enemy. Damage is increased in proportion to the number of attacks in your chain. Oh, okay. They're encouraged a Swashbucker style aspects of the gameplay tied to Ultimate Swashbucker. But then that's just how it is. I've tried to give you the best I can, man. If it's like, you know, but at the end of the day, maybe it's just not. This one isn't for you, and that's okay. Like the average opinion on it from like the diehard fan, so to speak, is that it's just all right. Like it's somewhere in the middle, in terms of like quality of the series, which like that's still good. Like, but at the same time, I kind of get it. Like it's not gonna be for everyone. Not everything about it's gonna be enjoyable for everyone. Every single person under the sun complains that the game's way too fucking easy. Even those who don't really care for challenge, they just find it too mindless. Like, it's just one of those things. I'm more honest to God curious what's next for the main series, like whenever 9 comes around. Because, like, let's be real, even though Kiryu is technically still alive, he is effectively retired. Like, even if he, like, makes an appearance in 9, he's not gonna have a major role. He almost definitely won't be playable. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, he's gone. That time is past. And with him going, I imagine a lot of that era will also start going too. Like, we can only count how many times we're going to see Majima. For all we know, that game might be the last time we see Majima properly. We don't know if Seijima will ever, like, show up again properly. Or if he will get his own Gaiden game, or whether he's just gone to, like, the sands of time. The only one that might get through it are the younger ones, like Akiyama. And even then, Akiyama's not a young man. He's just the youngest of that, like, group, so to speak. So that's where I'm more curious about. I'm more curious when 9 goes with the series, because they just can't rely on Kiryu anymore, you know? I'd love Akiyama to get his own game. I feel like he's the one that should get one next, if they're going to keep on doing Gaidens. I can't wait to find out what his alternate secret gameplay style that incorporates a grappling hook's going to be. From Secret Agent Kiryu to Pirate Majima, what's Akiyama going to be? That seems to be the gimmick with the Gaiden games. You have one traditional-esque playstyle, and then one playstyle that's more group wide. Oh, I need a lumber repair kit. More group wide chaos with a grappling hook. It's implied Argumentative before Infinite Wealth. Yeah, I remember hearing. They're playing Singapore. Akiyama just needs some more love. I miss that man. Where is he? I'm wasting these gloves so much, but I always want the link between them to appear on the map. Should we be erasing him? I don't know. We'll have to see, but I don't know. Anyway, we're at Yumia Academy, so let's activate this, and we can start looking around for parts for our bike. So, maybe. I fear we won't really know until 9 comes around, but we'll see. I'm also curious what 9's gonna do, because, like, 7, you know, new area to explore, big giant city. 8, new area to explore, big giant city. Where are they gonna go in 9? Where's Ichiban gonna crash land into this time? Return to the survey base? But no, I want to explore. Yeah, explore inside the academy. Let's do this. I don't want to go back to story yet. I wanna build my fucking motorbike. Title. Shishido to protect. I don't know when we'll ever see Shishido again. I'm hoping 9, but I don't know. It feels like they just kind of benched him as like a thing to use for later. Yumia, is this the pod you were searching for? It should be. But it's no good. I just don't understand how it works. I think it'll be hard to install this properly. Ah, what a drag. Hold on now, I'm not finished. I love to look like Yumia and Isla have this permanent face solely at Rutka, and it's always one of like annoyance, and I kind of love it. Look at these two. I just need to be able to work with this, so I'll try making some modifications. If you can do it, just say so from the start. Look, the face is back. I tried before you interrupted me. Flammy, give me some advice. What do you think I should do with this? Flammy's remaining records do not contain information on this type of device. It's almost like it's a motorbike. Of an oddball of Dark Horse 1, go on. However, by using similarly shaped tools as reference to compensate for areas of uncertain construction. She's enjoying this, isn't she? Making things is her specialty, after all. She has a new Yakuza family. That would be interesting, sure, but I feel like you risk undercutting the whole point of the orphanage family. Because the whole point was that Kiryu went tooth and nail to make sure they didn't become a part of that system. That he didn't just become, like, his father, in quotation marks, where he was just, you know, pulled from the orphanage, became Yakuza. I think the whole point is that he wants them to be able to live normal lives. It's one, like, Taigo is... I think that was the one that's the fireman. You know, they've all got on, moved on to their lives, and had, like, normality in it. And it's why Gaiden hit so much at the ending. Because it wasn't just that, you know, Kiryu finally, like, lets all that genuine sadness in his soul go. It's the fact that he got to see that everything he fought for came to fruition. That all of them did get to live normal lives. Everything he sacrificed and everything he did was ultimately worth it. I feel like if you, like, then took it away, it would hurt like everything that Kiryu was trying to fight for across, you know, Yakuza 3 onwards, and would also harm and make it a bit more bitter the ending of Gaiden, because you would know afterwards that it doesn't stay that way. And it's like, no. I think for the sake of letting Kiryu have one good fucking thing happen in his life, letting the kids continue to live a free life is the right way to go. He needs one fucking good thing to happen in his life. God knows nothing else goes well for that poor man. I don't think they set up the possibility directly the way you're thinking. It was more like it felt like they just kind of talked about things. It was how I put it. Like, I don't feel like they really made it out that that was the direction they were gonna go. But my point is like, as much as that could be an interesting idea, I think it would undercut too much of what the whole point of, like, Yakuza 3 onwards has been for Kiryu. About doing everything possible to keep them safe and out of that hell. Despite everyone else around them doing everything in their power to try and force it back into it. I prefer it the way it is. I would rather, if they want to get some new little group involved, I would rather them go a very different direction than get that in. Anyway, we've got a new like area to build a base. Oh, there is a lot to clean up here. Hang on. That tree looks cool. I might use it for something else, but no. It's like, I know I always say, like, the building in this game reminds me of, like, The Sims, but I can't stress enough the idea of, like, buying a piece of land and the first thing you do is go into the menu and delete all the rocks. That is, like, The Sims 1 for me. This is, like, The Sims 1 or, like, Sims 2 Pets for me. This is, like, my childhood. I was, like, just going and saying, okay, let's pick the obscure land with the weird crevice in it. Okay, let me just Oh, I need so much wood. I need 128 wood. No, I'm going to leave this for now. Let me go back to my other one. I will build something here when I actually get some wood. Let's go back to my northern base way up here. Where's my table? I think I put it out here. There it is. What the fuck is going on here? This broken isn't working right. Was it attacked by monsters? Let's ask the people around if they know anything. If a building area is a low comfort level, monsters may attack and temporarily destroy the objects inside of it. If you're attacked, talk to the nearby NPCs and follow the trail to attack. What the fuck? What do you mean low comfort level? You're not comfortable in here? 390? Oh, that's pretty comfortable. The fuck? Some monster snuck in and broke my shit? What the... Hey, what happened? No. I was gone for like... How long have we been streaming? 55 minutes! Enemy monster. Was it you fucks? Did you do this? Oh no, the footprints go this way. So I'll get back to that conversation in a second. I need vengeance. But yeah, like, that basically sum it up. It's like, as much as it'd be an interesting idea, it's not a direction I'd want them to go, personally. I'm happy with the way it is. And I feel like it would retroactively undercut too much from other games. Hey, fuck! Also, how did this guy even get to that specific spot anyway? Oh, it doesn't matter. The topic. Oh well. Oh, you have to use a repair kit to fucking fix it, bruh. Bottom's device which was adjusted by Yumia into something she can use. This was made possible by using Flammy as a replacement for the power source. We use Flammy as our power source? Oh no. Alright, then let's go to... Oh, do you like... This is my atelier for this region, by the way. I built in the altar into the scenery with a little white light bulb there. So we literally just stand here and we can do our synthesis. Unfortunately, because it's very cluttered, some shit despawns, but I like the aesthetic of it, so I live with it. Oh, and a 2 bare minimum. Holy shit, game. 2 bare minimum. Deliver the parts. Are we going to get our motorbike? I know. Thank you, Flammy. Whee! Oh, well, I mean, did no one make an effort to get out the rubble while I was busy? Are you fucking serious? Do this here. It's supposed to connect here. Yumia, you have made the same mistake twice now. That part goes here. I mean, there isn't really full damage. If you have the mana, you don't take anything. Oh. Well, this thing is like surprisingly like sci-fi. Oh, it's ready. It's absolutely necessary to have. I mean, it's just each their own in the design. They need something to stop you going completely fucking deranged. Not everything can be Xenoblade Chronicles X. Hey, does this thing move? Well, it needs a finishing touch. Flammy, engage. Understood. Didn't really understand how the power worked, so I modified it to run through Flammy instead. Of course she did. Will this really work? Yeah, Isla's like, what the fuck? There is no problem, Isla. Flammy is a super high-spec independent survey assistance device. The rest of the job, it will be executed perfectly. That's an amusing idea. Oh, right. The reason why I bring up Xenoblade X is because Xenoblade X has no full damage. It's a gargantuan fucking open world game and has no full damage. The reason being is because the entire point of the game is they want you to go absolutely everywhere at any given point for any reason whatsoever. So they saw full damage as just something that could potentially fight against that principle, so it stopped it. It's like, no. If you want to go to like an endgame location off rip, fill your fucking boots. In fact, we want you to go there. Like, Xenoblade X is extremely, like, almost encouraging. Now what am I supposed to do again? She doesn't have a driver's license. Oh yeah, take this and... Oh. Alright, bye, Yumia. Like, everyone's just left behind. And she's off. Glad I didn't ask to ride it. Fucking alright. Isn't there a normal speed that's fit for people? As a perfect assistance device, Slammy merely sought to perform the task to its ideal standard. The problem lies with Yumia for being unable to maintain control of it. No, it doesn't! There's no way anyone can control that thing, dummy! She looks fucking exhausted, this poor woman. Are you still alive? Yumia? Just barely. I adjusted the speed. This time it should actually be rideable. It's like that everyone just kind of looked at each other like, so this must be why alchemy is taboo. Can't really say you're wrong in this situation. Imagine Splinter Cell with full damage? Well, Splinter Cell's never had you having to drop from that high ledges, so that wouldn't be a problem. And in fact, the games have always had full damage, but if you hit the full damage, it's because you're trying to break out the boundary of the game anyway. So it's on you. If you're like glitching the game to get out of bounds and get up walls you shouldn't, yeah, you're going to feel it when you hop off it. They have something to fail-safe you to stop you getting too carried away. Anyway, Priscilla, the name of the motorcycle, on the rod dial to or to ride it. Doing so will gradually expend your energy, but your movement speed will be greatly increased. Additional actions such as boosting and wall jumps can be acquired by visiting shrines. Oh, wow, this thing is kind of fast. You could shoot whilst riding this thing? Fucking, you could do hit and runs? Oh, shit! Oh, you don't... Hey, look, there you go. You don't take full damage when you're in the bike. Fuck you! Fuck you! Sorry. Ah, I missed it. Oh, I can't fit through the gap. Okay. Oh, okay, you can go on cruise control. I was going to say, is there only one speed and it's like fucking crazy mode? No, you can cruise control it a little bit. So they say I can upgrade it. Can boost while riding, sure. You know, I'm running this shows. I mean, come on. You can wall jump while riding. Yes, please. You can double jump in the air on your motorbike. Absolutely, fucking gimme. You can triple jump. Absolutely, gimme. I can triple jump on my motorbike. Oh, that's everything. Well. So what's the boost button? Oh fuck, found it. Okay. More games should let you just go fucking crazy on a motorbike, alright? Just top of the map. See, you can... Hang on. How do I double jump, triple jump then? Or is that not a... Hang on. Oh, the double and triple jump are not the motorbike. Got it. It's you can wall jump with the motorbike is the upgrade, and you can wall jump and boost. All the other upgrades past that are being able to double and triple jump outside of it. The fucking fact that you can just whip out the gun is insane. It's gonna blow everyone's mind. Like, Yumia's just coming past in this. We'll be like, what the fuck is that? Oh, Claudia. Do you have business here? Improvement on the open world, yeah. Oh, sorry for the intrusion. Also, in this village, alchemy is not only taboo, it could lead to civil war if they find out there's an alchemist. My throat went there. If there's an alchemist in this region. So us just going around in like some big fancy vehicle that they've never seen before, aren't we like being a little inconsiderate, like a little like risky in game? I mean, yeah, I'll agree. This is a very huge like separation. There's still alchemy in it. The easiest thing for me is that it's less like the Verona game onwards Atelier games. It's a lot more like Iris and Mana Khemia. Mana Khemia especially, because Mana Khemia was also very much like you don't really settle in one location. You kind of keep moving, exploring new locations. You don't necessarily have like an atelier per se. You kind of just do alchemy on as you go. Like it's a lot more like that. And obviously alchemy being based around mana, that's literally Iris and Mana Khemia. So this is just a lot more in line with like the 3rd and 4th era than it is the 5th to 8th. Which for those who, like, if you've never experienced those games, obviously it's going to feel like a huge thing. But this just feels like open world Mana Khemia, just without the school. That being said, the people at our settlement are beginning to at least accept you, although trust may still be a ways away. I've decided that it would be in our interest to continue cooperating with the research team. I really did what felt right, but I'm glad that we're starting to be accepted. But I, all in all, just genuinely love this game. This is like everything I hoped it would be, as in like for like this big open world Atelier, brand new start of a saga. I fucking love this game. This game's peak. I don't think this is ambition without identity. I think if anything, they're embracing the roots of their identity by making it more like Iris and Mana Khemia. I think this is very much a natural progression of the series, because the games have just been getting bigger and bigger in scale constantly, so it was only a matter of time before they took the leap. But they didn't just go straight for open world. Ryza 2 had huge but still controlled environments. Ryza 3 went open zone, then this went open world. It's been a slow growth. And you say that like ruin the Assassin's Creed franchise? Like Assassin's Creed Shadow isn't right now the 2nd fastest selling Assassin's Creed ever. I know it's not really for everyone, and like I'm not that interested in the new ones, and I don't really care for the RPG stuff, but it doesn't change the fact it's still got a very strong footing and is continuing to be very successul. I imagine words like that are what caused everyone to welcome you. Still, you 5 are somewhat of a strange group, you think? Strange? Yes, I can't say I'm familiar with your ways, so I can only speak from my own intuition, but Yumia, Rutger, Nina, the 3 of you in particular strike me as different from the other members. Different in what ways? In Yumiya's case, I'm sure this feeling comes from your extraordinary ability to manipulate mana. I'm talking artistically here. I mean, I suppose, like, for me, Assassin's Creed, when I see footage of it, still looks like Assassin's Creed to me. Like, it's still, like, the only thing that's missing is the anima stuff, but I didn't really fuck with the anima stuff that much. Like, or, like, the not Matrix White Void shit, that was, like, kind of just okay for me. But, like, for me, it just still, like, feel... But also, I haven't played the games, like, in a very long time, so I can't really say so much. But with this, for me, as someone who's now played every single fucking Atelier game minus Shaylee... Oh, and Res Lorena, the mobile version, because I'm not that fussed about that one. This fits right in. This is just open world Mana Khemia. This is Mana Khemia 3, but not really. The only difference is, like I said, it doesn't take place in a school. I love this. This is everything I kind of wanted... sort of thing. What about Nina and Rutger then? The only thing that's like visually for me a downgrade from what I can see is the parkour system. I feel like the parkour system, even in like Assassin's Creed 3, which is, you know, I didn't like 3, it felt like, you know, being able to like climb and fuck around with trees was really cool, and they kept it in 4. And I know in Unity they went fucking batshit insane with it, because I had never played Unity, but I've seen more than enough footage to know that they went super crazy with it. But then after Unity, it feels like the parkour systems just got more simple. And like in Shadows, you now can't even climb trees like it's AC2. And I'm like, what are we doing here? It's crazy how, like, Unity was, like, a complete fucking train wreck at launch, but now it's patched. It's legit one of, like, the most free-flowing Assassin's Creed game you can play, and, like, the definitive one that everyone wishes, like, Ubisoft would go back to. Like, it's so funny how the narrative on that game's changed over the years. Like, I think so many people have now either forgotten or forgiven how bad its fucking launch was. And it's just a shame because there was a lot good, at least from what I can tell, that should have come out of it for future installments. What we fans? I mean, yeah, you sound like any Sonic fan ever, but it is what it is. In your case... there seems to be a problem with your soul, although I don't know the details. You. Relics have a keen sense for mana, even allows me to somewhat sense your situation. However, you don't seem troubled by it, perhaps you've already accepted it. We haven't gotten that bad yet. Yeah, Sonic fans never know what we want. I know what I want. But I don't represent everyone. I just want Unleashed again. I'm done here. I'm sorry, what were you talking about just now? Living things collect countless memories as they move through life. They accumulate like droplets in a cup held out in the rain. Soon the droplets of memory form a sea in the cup that nurtures and shapes a person's mind and soul. We call that cup a soul vessel. So what's the problem? It's like looking upon a wounded heart. Perhaps something in his past meddled with his soul. Okay, so Rutger's had some trouble in his past, got it. But that is not something for others to pry into. Oh, he never talks about himself. That might mean he has his own little things to grapple with. And what about Nina? Are you saying she's the same? No. If anything, it's the opposite. Her manner flows near perfectly. Yeah, it's not the only thing that's perfect about her. As the boobs like come up onto camera. Okay. Look, she knows as well. Look at that grin. Like, Nina knows, like, what's up. She's like, yeah, I know I'm hot shit. She's got the boob mold. She's got cannons that are so big. Like, my back pain just goes bigger just thinking about it. She's like got like this extra like detailed haircut and like stylized aesthetic to it, like the side ponytail. She knows she's perfect. I think for me, like, it's more just like a passive. Like, I had my time with Assassin's Creed. I enjoyed it. After Black Flag, I was kind of done with the series, and I've never really looked back. There was a point in time where I wanted to catch up and, like, play the newer ones. I think it was around the time Origins came out. I wanted to sit down and play Unity and Syndicate in preparation for it, but I just didn't, and as more Assassin's Creed started coming out, the more I was like, The only one I was kind of interested in was Mirage, I think it was called. And even then, I ended up not even getting that when it came out. I just wasn't fast enough. Anyway, so give me a second. I'm going to put my phone on charge because my phone's getting low. There we go. Oh, and for the record, me stopping after Black Flag didn't mean I didn't enjoy Black Flag. I loved Black Flag. I thought that game was great. I was just very burnt out of the series after I played it, so I took a break, and that break ended up being, well, you know, a decade now. Like, it was always going to be take a small break, come back and try Unity, and go from there. Because at that point, like, I played every Assassin's Creed game, like, in order as it went, and it's just, I was just burnt out. Yeah, people always seem a lot more mixed on Far Cry 6. Like, people still seem to like it, but they just didn't think... Even the ones that, like, really liked it still say it didn't quite hit the way 5 did. Like, 5 was, like, really good. You see the complete control over your mind. Are you a master of some martial art? Oh, hang on, let me correct my positioning because my back just spiked. One sec. Oh, there we go. So, eh. There are plenty of mercenaries more skilled than me with both swords and guns. Then is there something else? I can fall asleep anywhere in 5 seconds flat. Nina, I don't think that's like... I could do it in 3. It's not a fucking competition. Victor. Yeah, I wrote this game. Isla and I in the same post. It's not a competition. You truly are a strange group. Rudka, what happened to you? Maybe Erhard knows something. But firstly, there's a side quest we can do. Hey, tell me this side quest is like super far away, for no good reason other than I have a motorbike now. It's a good while, but it might be time its limit. Wow, that's a really well-loved piece of equipment. I'm in charge of maintaining the team members' weapons, but unfortunately supplies are limited. I've been repairing the weapons, we have to keep them usable for as long as possible, but there's only so much I can do. I see, but what if I patched it up? Would that reset the clock, right? You'd do that? That'd be amazing if I could use a few more rounds of combat. Of course, leave it to us. Rebuild a defender's spear. Yeah, like, it's the fact that he had such a grin on his face, like, I'm better than you in this factor, and it's like, Victor, shut the fuck up. I do appreciate that Victor's coming out of his shell, though. Like, the game starting and Victor being like, you're an alchemist. I don't trust you, we're keeping at level basis. And that guard slowly starting to break has been... I mean, I know it's a trope done to death, but I still like it. Oh, sorry, headset's not getting staticky for me. Fair. Have I done this? Oh, I have not. Okay, hey, we're doing this first. Oh man, those relay points are pretty far away. Fuck. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to use the motorbike. Oh, this is a really fucking bumpy road. This was... Okay, so I can't... Okay, so maybe this is not the most ideal place to use it. Fuck. Maybe it's too uphill. Yes. I've definitely completely figured out how those puzzles work now. How did I miss? God damn it. Oh, I think I still miss. I did. I've almost hit like the corner of the scenery then. Oh well. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll stream a Far Cry game. That could be fun. I don't know which one I would pick to stream though, but it could be a fun thing. Even if it's just like a one-off, like a one big like 8-hour stream just fucking around in it. Never say never. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it anytime soon before anyone asks, but never say never. It might be something I entertain at some point. Whoops. It'll probably be like either classic, 3 or 5. Because I never hear anyone fucking talk about 2. And at least personally, I'm not that interested in 4. Oh, same, Isla. It's the fucking worst. Oh, you know what I should have also looked at? Now we've advanced the story a little bit. I should have seen if there's any more character events we can do. There's so much shit. Oh god, there's gonna be question marks there are. Oh god. Oh, Rutko wants to hang out over there. Alright, Rutko wants to hang out. Okay, let's do Rutko's character thing then. Let's see what's going on with this fucko. I like how we're far enough away that it has to actually load now. Now, what to do? Something bothering you, Chief? Turns out there's an unexplored area between the underground lake and the Savage region. Could it be where the village that lives for spirits is? Possibly, but... Spit it out, old man. That area, as far as we can tell, is quite difficult to get around. Not only that, but the fact that it's in the Aldician Empire means that it may be dangerous created by alchemy. This is like the perfect place for the team to explore. Yeah, so... Pick 3 or 5. 4's not bad, it's just inoffensive, like neither offensive excels. Both the story and villain felt like they were kind of just there. It's kind of sad to say because I actually like 4's villain personally. Pagan Min is genuinely enjoyable. When he's on screen, he's part of the villain DLC for good reason. But 4 spends so much time on these draws. Psychopathic twats of a duo the whole time. Pagan Min gets so little time it's annoying. Oh, okay. So I wanted to get to like a point to stop before I went back to chat, especially if like how my back's going. I have to, like now my phone's on charge, I have to lean over to see it, and my back's not appreciative. It's too difficult even for you. I'll look into other options. What do you think? Up to the challenge? Of course, it's my duty after all. Then I'll leave it to you. Be waiting for your report. You three look free. Give me a hand real quick. What is it, Rudger? Whether I'm free or not depends on what you're about to ask. Are you looking for valuables again? Yeah, half right. I want to see if there's anything good near the Great Tree, but there are monsters hanging around. There's a ton of them in the way, so I thought it'd be a pain to take them out alone. You'll help, right? We're friends, after all. And why should we help you out? Like I said, Yumia and Isla, both of these two, always fucking give him like this death stare. I love it. I ramble a bit. Bacon Min. It's off screen, but he spends a little time. Do on screen, that probably doesn't mean much. It's worthless if you don't open it. Yeah, true. Why can't you? All I'm doing is inviting my friends to go on a nice little walk with me. No way! You don't encounter monsters on nice little walks. Yumia, you say something too. I agree with Isla. We're under no obligation to help you out. Besides, your attitude is annoying. Settle down, you two. There are monsters near the Great Tree. We should deal with them before they cause trouble. Oh, I know that, but... I should have led with that then. Alright, friends, let's get moving. It's so annoying! Wait, right there, Rutger. I love Isla. I love how Isla's so, like... Isla's such like a bubble of joy and so bouncy and happy-go-lucky about everything until it's Rutger. And then she fucking wants to kill him. And it's just every time. Oh, and I'm glad they're getting along. Like, it's never not funny. Anyway, how far are we going? I know they said Great Tree, but I don't fucking remember where that is. Oh, way up there? Okay, as much as fuck it, I will motorbike up there. It's only 800 meters. Oh, whoops. Oh, this enemy's gonna get fucking destroyed. Nothing more for it. It's mostly just Rutka. Rutka is a very self-interested, very arrogant, very doesn't care about anything else kind of person, and it really, really grinds Isla's gears specifically. She hates that he just doesn't give a shit and he's only in it for himself. Like, she genuinely fucking hates it, and so, like, grills him on it all the time. And Yumiya, I think it's more that she just finds him annoying. Well, he's not, like, super, like, I know better. It's more just, he doesn't care. And it's the fact that he doesn't care unless it suits him that makes him really difficult. And it just really grinds Isla's gears specifically. Trouble is that he's kind of fun in gameplay, so... His whole moveset being he sacrifices health in his attacks, and he has a bunch of attacks that capitalize and do more damage the less health he has. It's like, it's just, yeah, go for the crazy style. And like I said, he literally has a Dante alternate costume, so of course, like, it's very obvious how they expect you to use him. He's like the Daredevil character. Because you're such a soul can't be cut energy, and I love it, yeah. That didn't even kill the enemy, you bitch. I know it's a mini boss, but still. Oh hey, most of the gang leveled up to level 61. I'm exhausted, but I'm glad we beat him without any trouble. Well then, I found some good relics too, so let's head back. You're so bossy. And do you plan on submitting those for inspection, right? Oh yes, this is the finisher. Isn't really a finisher trope. Also, look at Isla pouting. She's so cute. Because last time, they found alchemy relics on your stuff, and it became a whole ordeal. Oh, what an annoying rule. Please bear with it. It's in place to prevent people from taking alchemical materials out of the continent. And Rutka, you shouldn't disregard the taboo. Make sure you submit them from inspection when we get back. Oh, it's just so they can figure out if there's any ties to alchemy or not, right? Then here, you inspect it now. Me? Because if it's nothing to do with alchemy, I'm selling it. This accessory, I think it's from the past civilization. Doesn't seem to be related to alchemy, though. It's not that well made, either. It's hard to imagine it fetching a good price. I can tell whether or not it will sell by looking at it. I picked it up knowing that. Yeah, I love Isla. Isla's great. Even if you can't get any money for it? I love that, like, Yumiya's, like, I forget what they call it, the little flick of hair, animates based on how she feels. Like, she's surprised, but it's, like, spiked right up. Yeah, well, yeah, sure, I like money. The more I have, the better off you are, after all. But even if I can't sell something, if I like it, I'd take it home for myself. Oh, so it's just based on aesthetics. Accessories, huh? Oh, I kind of get you there. Not that I could ever hope to understand anything you do. I mentioned in a previous stream that now, like, after post Riser 3, it's a non-zero chance that Age of God can be brought up again. Now it's been established that Age of God is in the background of every single Atelier universe. Because it's literally the bridge between dimensions. I doubt they will. I think if they're going to include Age of God in reference, it won't be the first game of any respective new saga moving forward. It will be a later one. Having an internal sense of value is a good thing. I'm seeing you in a new light, Rutger. But, again, please submit them to the research team. Yumiya's judgment is likely correct, but just to be safe. Oh, you sure are persistent, noble boy. Oh, I get it. Those are the rules. I'll do it. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it could show up in the mobile game. I don't know because I haven't looked into it. But if that just having people crossing over, they can easily just throw that in the same way Nelke did it. It's like, oh, they just kind of appeared here. Whoops. You're probably overthinking it. Until they outright mention it, don't worry about it. Oh, there's 2 main quests. Oh, that's pioneering. Got it. Rebuild this sphere. If this is a pioneering quest, we'll prioritize this because it's more important. Yeah, they want me to head into here. Yeah, we'll do this. And I'd like to unlock down here, because then I can 100% the first region, because this little chunk in the bottom is part of it. Like, if I zoom out, this bit here is still part of the Legionist region, which is why my completion says 87%, because even though I've done everything here, I need this bit. And there's a trophy for 100%ing each region, which thankfully does not count random chests located in the world. All you need to worry about is getting the pink ticks and covering every question mark. If it's a grey tick like this, or like a black tick, like black with a white tick, it means you haven't done everything to do with that area yet. The pink tick means you're done. So if there's an area you've been to, and it's like, a good example is over here, this has got a black, like it's a black box with a white tick. It means even though I found it, I haven't done everything yet, and that's because I need a special type of ammo to get one of the treasure chests. I need to be able to slice through some vines. Oh, you can still pick up shit when you're on the bike. That's good to know. Ah, okay, I was too early. Oh, elite enemy. Level 54. Oh yeah, bring it on. Oh, wow, okay, that did heavy damage. Hey! There we go. I need to make better healing items, to be fair. Oh, fuck. She got... yeah, okay, she got killed. Okay, close. Okay, we got it. Oh, it was 62. Yeah. Hey, Lenya, you need to join the party like fucking soon. Like unironically. I want to see her level up animation, and there's like there's like a less than 0 chance that we might actually not, because we might hit the fucking level cap if she doesn't join soon. I imagine, considering we've like spent time with Lenya, that she will join during this region's story chapter. It's just when. Oh, it's a dead end. I don't see any other paths. Hmm? Hey, look up there. It seems like it's level. Which means if we're going to make a way to climb up, we might be able to keep going. Reach the top of the cliff. Why is the building theme playing? Oh, we need to build our way up. Oh, wow, okay. Do I have any spare fucking staircases? Hang on. Oh, can I even fit it in this gap? There we go. That'll do. I'm a genius. I mean, they probably expect you to put, oh, I don't know, ladders down, but fuck it, we have stairs. I was wondering why I could hear the building theme. It was just a hunch, but it turned out to be right. Who would have thought the top of the cliff would be like this? Great idea, Yumia. I'm the one who noticed it, though. Yeah, let's keep going. Fucking no. Okay, get fucked. Also, I should probably heal because Nina's like nearly dead.
こでも構わずちゃちゃっと作れるのかっこいいな。荷物持ちすぎかな。
Oh, this is mana bound.
形が変わっちゃうかも。すごいマナの濃さ。気をつけて進もう。
I'm waiting for it to come up saying, hey, you're back in the Legionist region now.
見つけた。
There it is.
まだまだ。
ガキの頃に戻った気分だ。よく草むしりをさ。
何かありそうな場所だな。よし、少し調査してみるか。
これって
Oh, hey.
すぐ使い切らないように大事に使おう。
Oh, also, if you're leveling up recipes, those, like, spots where you can get energy to like, upgrade your recipes and whatnot, apparently they do respawn. So you remember where they are, you can, like, warp away or, like, advance time and then come back and just keep on getting them. So if you want to, like, max out an upgrade real quick, you can just prioritize. I won't be doing that, I'll worry about that in post-game, like, when I'm going for completion, but it's still worth noting.
ここでエナジーが切れれば取り返しのつかない事態になりかねないからな。
そこ。てや。これこれ。そこ。
Well, 50 fucking 9, okay.
よいしょ。これこれ。
They always warn us to be wary of the golems. Yeah, no shit. And considering how over-leveled we are, considering that guy is still nearly our level, yeah, you're supposed to avoid him right now. What's this thing over here? Can I sit on these? Aw. Oh, there's a few of these guys, I need to be careful. Are they all like super like high level? Level 61! Oh, that one's a higher level, what the fuck? What about this one? 60, okay, yeah, you're supposed to be like evasive of these guys, understood. Hello, is anyone home? What are you going to do if they actually answer you when you do that? Run, obviously. That would be way too scary. This place is a scary place. They say it's cursed, cursed! Oh, I guess we can't go in then, yet. Unless... Okay, no, there's nothing to really, like, get footing on. A blood hymen habitat. You know what this weirdly reminds me of, this area? I think it's the third or fourth dreamscape you go to in Blue Reflection Second Light. The one that goes on the beach. Like, it really reminds me of that, like, you know, giant objects and, like, the beautiful beach. Yeah, it is the fourth. I was running it through my head. Because you have Kokoros, you have the city one, you have, like, the dance one, and then it's the beach. The ballet. I need to play that game again. I miss Blue Reflection Second Light so much. That game, like, no games made me, like, as happy as much as that game has in like a very long time.
これでよし
It's the reason why it's still my favorite Gust game. It's just there's something really special about it for me personally.
何これ
I know it's got problems, it's got things like that, but it's one of those things where like when you love something enough, you eventually like stop caring a little bit. You're like, look, I love it. I'm not ignorant to the fact that you hit the level cap like 3 whole dungeons before you're done.
何これ
Also the fact that there's no like level scaling, so when new party members join, they can be really far behind.
あまり好きじゃないの
やってやるよどうせよもらっとけ
But what I will probably do is that Blue Reflection will sit alongside the Mysterious Saga as games like once we've completely done every single Atelier. When I'm next in the mood for a Gust experience and want to revisit them, I will pick then to consider doing it. As I've said before, like once every single Atelier game is covered on this, like that I can cover, I might revisit a couple of them. More specifically the older ones or the ones that I first played where, you know, I was a lot less experienced, so I think it'd be fun to revisit them now with my experience. I think the entire Mysterious Saga would be fun to revisit. Obviously, both Blue Reflections would be nice to revisit. Even Blue Reflection 1, even though I don't think that game is that great, I still love its story and themes. Even if the friendship rank stuff is like hilariously easy to like do, just don't advance the story. Just don't talk to Lime. So I'll read your comment in a second. We're fighting a new type of Peony. So I decided not to use my voice in the channel in privacy. Primary way to go in that regard. Well, I mean, have you ever seen Omega Revolutions content? Because that might be a good idea to inspire. Because he just plays through the whole fucking game. Usually, like, he might not record, like, every in-between bit. Like, for example, when he covered Persona 5, it was just all the story stuff, and then all, like, the major encounters and bosses. It wasn't, like, every single fucking thing he did. But there was no commentary of it, it was just strictly the game. But it might be an idea if you want to go that road. You know, I probably should have checked what level this fucking puny is before I attacked it. I think everything here is going to be super high level, because this is a bulky fucking puny. Well, I mean, it's more like, if you know there's a part where nothing's happening and it's not going to be interesting to watch, why keep it in the video? So with Omega, like, he doesn't keep in, like, he'll have one video and it will be all of the social links of a character in one go. Like, to use Persona 5 as the example again. But it's not like, hey, here's part 1, here's part 2. He has, like, the opening hour, and then after that, it's the first boss, it's all the social links he then finished in that group, it's then the next major boss. Like, it's very focused, so you can go to exactly what you want to see. Whilst cutting out, like, the grinding and the dead weight in between. Like, he doesn't have any of that in it. And the reason why I'm using Persona 5 as an example is also that's a very long game, and so it's easier for me to be like, okay, use that as your way to figure out an approach, maybe. Obviously, with shorter games, you can rework things if need to be. I mean, I think more recently he did the same for Metaphor. But I haven't really watched Omega's content in a long while. I used to watch his stuff for the sake of, even though he wasn't necessarily designed to be a walkthrough directly, I'd use it for walkthrough because it's, you know, no commentary, right to the meat of the important stuff content. So sometimes, even though it wasn't intended to be a walkthrough, it could be a good guidance. Cut out the dead air is what you mean. Yeah, basically. If there's something that you can look at and be like, is this really interesting? Is anything really going on here? If I cut it out, is anything lost either in the story or in the video, etc.? If the answer is like, no, nothing's lost, then you can get rid of it. Or at least, like, that's the approach that they take.
何かありそうな場所だな。よし、少し調査してみるか。
I don't need great tree roots. I need general wood if I want to build more houses. I need to just, like, legit, like, just do a wood grind. I need to just go find a bunch of trees. Maybe I'll go hang by that great tree. And just, like, beat the ever-living shit out of every plank of wood I find. Because I am super low on wood. Like, if I bring this up... Yeah, like, everything else, like, in the bottom right, you can see, like, materials, maximum stack. Everything else, the only reason we don't have much of metal board and quartz cluster is because we're not available at them yet. Most other things are several hundred or $9.99. And then wood is, like, very low. Because we always need wood for something. Oh, a shrine. After we do this shrine, I should probably check my skill tree to see if there's anything interesting I can get. Because I haven't checked the skill tree in a minute. It has to be there. Oh, below? I was looking up. I don't think that's where I want to be. I'm trying to find a way down. I think it's going to be in here somewhere. Oh, I was overthinking it. Literally just jumped the gap. Okay. But at that point, you're just a no commentary let's player. You're just like making the important content, making edits, and then just showing the footage of the game. I really don't need to raise my energy any further right now, so let's have a look at the skill tree. It's the wrong button. I have 2,000 points, huh? Okay. Increase the kind of amount of particles you can get with gathering during particle gathering. That'd be very nice. I will just take that. I raise the quality when it seems like I'm just 700, and then okay. Increase the rank of ingredients that you shoot. Decrease the difficulty of actions such as lockpicking. I feel like that's part of the fun is figuring out the logs. I'll take it, but Oh yeah, let me just get experience boost, because I really need that. Increase the number of support items that can be equipped. That could be nice. Grants a set amount of environmental mana at the start of combat. And drop extra drop rate. Okay, we'll take drop rate, because that can be helpful. I'll take this as well. What's this one? Okay, drop rates of rare rewards. Okay. Yeah, the experience boost is like the one thing we don't fucking need, but is what it is.
Where
まだまだ。あ、これでよし。そこ。
How do we get up to this shrine? Let's go around.
すぐ使い切らないように大事に使おう。よっ。持った。やっ。持った。
Oh, there's a gap. Fuck. I didn't see that gap.
まだまだ。持った。
There we go. There's more purple punies. Yeah, this area is super fucking dangerous.
当たれ。
What level are these guys? Yeah, 62? Yeah, no wonder all the enemies take forever. This is a super fucking dangerous area. No wonder it's optional. Also, like a dingus, I failed to record the audio portion of my playthrough of modded Genshin like F me. For some reason, the audio cuts out a while. Kind of sucks to abandon the channel I've had for 9 years. My roots friends are affected. I don't really know what to suggest. Beyond that, though, it is what it is. There's really only so much I can say.
どこ行くんだ?
Now, we've unlocked the last of the Legionist region. We got... Once we clean up all these, in theory, the trophy should pop. Dancing is an interesting part of the game. Oh yeah, I love the choreographed dances for each region. As little controversy as possible, fairs. I mean, also you've learnt a lot over the past however many years of content creation you've made, you know? A spirit! Huh? Spirit? That's right, a spirit!
スキャンして。スキャンします。情報の回収に成功。
I thought back on my recent visit to the Alba settlement. They love human food, so I gave them some of the sweets I had brought with me. But what they enjoyed the most was a simple dish of fried meat and vegetables that I cooked right in front of them. They gazed at the food with sparkling eyes as it was cooked and gulped it down as soon as it was ready. A home-cooked meal prepared right before their eyes must have been their favourite treat. This feels... You know what this reminds me of? This thing? This is the gates to the underworld in Rise of 1. You know the one that's like in the back of that... Like, in the back of that old, like, shrine. Revised your Royal Verse. I will say, like, I'm glad that the home building allows you to build your own ateliers, because the actual default, this is your atelier building, this is not interesting at all for a building. Like, it's very fucking bland. So I'm glad you can just build your own completely from scratch. Which is probably why it's a little uninteresting, to be fair, because they want you to prioritize just building your own, but I can still bring it up that I think, like, the actual default atelier in this game is kind of basic as shit. Like, I know she just basically built it in some old ruins, but I can still be like, man, these are just some old ruins. I think it feels wrong to not have a cauldron, though. Yeah, because, like, even, like, though, like, Iris and Monokamiya were more on mana, there was still a cauldron. The only real difference is that there was very little emphasis on it. Like, the cauldron was just kind of there. They didn't really, like, make a thing of it most of the time. So I kind of get, like, as a natural evolution of, like, the mana way of doing alchemy, eventually you'd just drop the cauldron. And before anyone's concerned that the cauldron's never coming back, we already know from that one teaser trailer that Resolana RW has a cauldron. The lead girl in that game, like, is spinning a cauldron at one point in that first teaser. I can't wait to learn more about that game. I'm super curious about it. So,
素手で採取してしまった。かぶれないといいんだが。
What I'm curious about is how it will fit in, because essentially, like, although obviously it might not be the same style of game, like, it might be different, the easiest way to compare it is that it's similar to how Ryza 2 and Sophie 2 didn't come out that far away from one another, and they both represented different aspects of the series, while still taking lessons from each other as they went. So I imagine Resolana will probably take a few cues from this game as well, in terms of lessons to learn, but, you know, also just, it won't be open world, it's going to be traditional alchemy. Heck, we don't really know anything other than the fact that it's going to be more old school styled. We don't even know if it's, like, turn-based or what, we just know it's going to be old school. Which, to be fair, at least for me, in of itself is exciting, because a new Atelier game that I've yet to play, that I can look forward to coming out, that's more traditional styled. Like, I've never been a part of that hype cycle of an actual traditional Atelier. The only when I got into the Atelier series, the one we were looking forward to was Ryza 3, you know? And so, like, that in concept of itself is exciting to me, because it's like, it's a new experience, in a way, of being able to look forward to that era coming in. Obviously, we'll have to see, like, closer to the time when we learn more about it, but that's how it comes across with me. Obviously, like always, we'll be there day one playing it when it comes out, come rain or shine. But I'm just super curious about it, and I think it's going to be a good time in of itself. Also, two protagonists by the looks of it. They're going for, like, the Escher and Logi approach, which means, you know, I'm immediately going for the girl, because it's an Atelier game, I don't play it for dudes. And the girl looks cute as well, so... And I have to say the girl because we don't know her name. Like, that's how little we know about it. We've seen her face, we don't know her name, other than she's not Resolana. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The thing with 3 is that it's not a conclusion at fucking all. It was never intended to be. It's wrapping up Ryza, it's not wrapping up the Secret Saga. It's why, like, literally nothing else is solved. So I just saw it as another chapter in the game. And as it was, yeah, I prefer Ryza 2, but I still liked it a lot. I prefer it over Ryza 1. And I can't wait till when they inevitably go back to it and do Secret 4. God knows when, because I'm sure their priorities are elsewhere, but still. In isolation, well, I can't help you there. I like Ryza 3 a lot. Ryza 3 has warmed up to me a lot as it went on, because I was very critical on it when it, like, came out in places. Even though I did like it as a whole and put it higher up, there were still a lot of aspects to it I criticized. But as a whole, the more time passes on, the more I look back on it with like in kindness. There's a lot about that game I genuinely really like. And I think being able to play it off stream and just kind of go through it and fuck around with it helped a lot for me to just kind of enjoy it. Because when you're streaming, you have to obviously, like, keep moving to some extent. You can't really just keep sitting around and smell the roses. You have to kind of play it, because otherwise it's not interesting to watch. And the more I sat down with Ryza 3, like, off stream, the more I was like, actually, no, I really fucked with this game. This game's great. Both in game and story. So the only gripe I have with the story is that the story's not over. Because I love Ryza 1, but I just have problems with Ryza 1. Riser 2, I know a lot of people weren't the biggest fan of like the exploring the ruins thing, but for me that was the shit. I loved it because I loved learning so much about the lore and the world through it. It felt such a natural way to learn more, and the inner Tomb Raider in me just loved exploring ruins, so I was having a great fucking time. And I knew the ruin system probably wasn't coming back in 3 because there was no need for it, but I missed it. And that's like probably the biggest thing that stopped me liking 3 as much as 2, is that I just missed that system. But as a whole, 3 is just... The thing is, 3 is just a better polished 2 in a bigger environment. The problem is that I kind of miss some of the crazier shit 2 had, where it wasn't as polished at times. If that makes sense. But the Riser trilogy as a whole, like the whole collective of it, I genuinely, like, I fucking love it. I love the whole trilogy. I think it's a really fucking fantastic trilogy and a great starting point for a lot of people. Yeah, I hope people who started with Riser went back and played the older games, because I love the older games and some of them a lot more. But still, they're great games. I love Riser 1, where it feels like a coming-of-age story, but you genuinely feel like a kid in like a cozy village finding your way. Like, you feel like you spend a good chunk of the game just learning where everything is on the island. Like, learning where all the shops are, doing, like, regular maintenance, talking to people, getting a feel for the land. Like, it really feels like you're a kid in a village, finding your way. And that was just such a nice, almost, like, comforting feeling to have. Yeah, and that is to each their own. It's like the easiest way to put it is like Riser 1 feels nostalgic playing it the first time because it reminds me of like home. You know, like it feels homely. It feels like a kid again running around town. But I still stand by the fact, with the sole exception of Mana Khemia, which I think is better than Ireland personally, every single saga as a whole is better than its previous. Like, I think Gramnid is better than Salberg. I think Iris is better than Gramnid. I think Mana Khemia is better than Iris, but like I said, it's the exception because I also think it's better than Ireland. I think Dusk is better than... Well, so far, I haven't finished Dusk, so we'll see if Shady, like, shits the bed, but somehow I doubt it. So far, Dusk has been better, but not quite as with Mysterious. Mysterious, as much as I love it, I don't love every aspect of the entire quadrilogy of it being real. I prefer the Riser trilogy as a whole over the Mysterious quadrilogy, so I'm hoping Yumia, when it eventually expands more with the Memories saga, will also continue that thing. It's perfect third game, well, I hope so too. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it, but that's kind of how I feel, like each one as a whole, and it's reflective in my tier list. You look at the games in my tier list, on average, each saga seems to like average around slightly higher up the list than the previous one. There might be individual games, like Lily and Sully and Sophie 2 are right near the fucking top of the list, but then Furious and Sophie 1 are way lower. Because as much as I like Sophie 1, there's a lot of other Atelier games I just like more. And as much as I like Furious, it's also like one of the weakest Atelier games I've played outside of like the Salberg games. But that's what I'm saying, like, as a whole. Like, if we go individually, well, yeah, like, I love Sophie 2 and Lily and Sully. I love Toturi. I really fucking fucked with Esho and Loji. You know, like, if I start picking out, like, Iris 3 is peak. I love Iris 3. I love Mana Khemia 1. But if I bring in the whole, like, saga together, it's like, well, Iris 1 and 2 are kind of janky as shit, and kind of clunky and slow and awkward. Mana Khemia 2 is just Mana Khemia 1 again, and it kind of lacks ambition and innovation. It just feels like you're repeating the same steps. So it kind of makes me, like, less to want to, like, say it's better than it is sort of thing. Yeah, but your negative opinion on Marie Remake, at least from my perspective, seems like it's 99% fueled by just the platinum and the progress of getting it. Because on its own, it's perfectly fine. It's just a better polished Marie 1. If you want to know what the worst Atelier game is, fucking play Marie Classic. Marie Classic is a nightmare. I finished it. I didn't get any, like, special ending. I literally just got, like, the normal ending. But when I finished it, I was like, Jesus Christ, classic Marie on PS1 is aged like a brick. It is not aged well. Want to play the game more? Absolutely! Your way, after you're done. Hunting down very precise things they expect you to work on slowly but surely over the span of months, if not a couple years. Not a week of bumping your head into a wall straight. That's not on them, that's on you. It's an RPG. They expect you to spend time over time with it, not bum rush through to try and 100% everything in the span of a week like you did. It's when you feel like doing another playthrough and slowly going through it, going, oh, let's go for a different ending, or let's go for a different route, and eventually getting to the platinum over like 8 or 9 months maybe. That's how they expect you to handle it, because that's how every RPG ever made expects you to handle it. Of course they want you to play it more, but they don't want you to rush it. They want you to experience it. I'm being facetious for the sake of my example, but you get my point. They don't expect you to bum rush everything. They don't expect you to like have to do everything to 100% it all in one go as quick as you can, because then you're only hurting the experience for yourself, and that applies to every game ever. Not even just RPGs. If you're just rushing through it, you will it's like if you race through to get to the other side, you'll miss smelling the roses. You'll miss what makes the intricate details of it. And rushing to get through to the platinum as quick as possible, yeah, no wonder you fucking hated it, because that's not what they expected you to do. And that's not what they want you to do. They want you to play and experience the game at a general pace. And so, of course, you didn't like Marie, because you raced through it like a psychopath. Meanwhile, by the time I had done one playthrough, you were like 1 or 2 trophies off the platinum. It's like, yeah, okay. And I finished it in 3 days. So, is this the village we're looking for? Can't say so for sure, but the locations match up. And I hope you learn to slow down a little bit, because if they remake Ellie, I think Ellie is so much better than Marie. I think Salzburg 2 is so much fucking better than Salzburg 1. But I imagine the trophy list is going to be very similar, because that game also has a lot of endings. If anything, it has more endings. And there's so much to love about that game, and I don't want you to just bum rush it and come and go, no, I fucking hate it, it's the worst thing ever. And it's like, oh, really? Did you hate it? Or is it because you, like, fucking ran through it like a psycho and didn't appreciate anything in it because you were so desperate to just focus on the platinum, you know? I think Ellie's so much better. I think Salzburg 2 is so much fucking better than 1, because they learned so much from 1. I mean, we'll have to wait. We don't know when Ellie... I'm assuming Ellie remake's happening. It's just when. My hope is that eventually they'll get to the Gramnid games, because the Gramnid games are, like... They're so cool. I love Judy, and I love Viorate. I prefer Viorate slightly more, but Judy is so good. Like, I wasn't expecting them to do, like, an isekai, or isekai, or how you pronounce it, game for Atelier, for, like, the start of a saga, but they kind of do, because she, it's not that she gets to put into a different land, it's that she accidentally gets warped, like, 1,000 years away from her current place in time, and the whole game is trying to find her way back home. And so the time limit is like, hey, that time vortex, you need to figure out how to open it up again. If the time limit runs out, that vortex is closed, you're fucking stuck here. Game about guide, yeah. But that's what I mean, just do a casual playthrough. When Ellie Remake comes around, to be fair, when Ellie Remake comes around, it'll be different, because although it'll be a remake, I have the context of the original under my belt, so I can compare as I go. Whilst when Marie Remake came out, it was before I played original Marie, so I didn't have such comparison. Nowadays, because I have played the original Marie, I can take a look at Marie Remake and go, thank goodness you exist, because I'd never want to play original Marie ever again. The remake just fixes 99% of the problems I have with it. Other than the fact that the game's just too simple and it runs out of things to say, like, very quickly. An ending priority list. I mean, the best way to handle the endings, I felt, was how, like, Rorona, Lulua, and so far the Dust games have handled it, where, like, if you meet the prerequisite of an ending, it just gets added to the list instead of locking you into it. So you can then pick what ending you want. Like Maruru has like what did we figure out? It's like 20 plus endings, and it's pre-dictated. You can't pick them, so you have to like do it in mind. But I also know Maruru, I don't think you have to get every single ending for the platinum. Off the top of my head. And Lulua is, like, to be honest, it's kind of like calling myself out. Lulua is probably one of the easiest platinums in the series. It's literally just make every recipe, experience every ending, which there's no time limit for. I've already got the trophy for all the endings, and beat the super boss. And I just haven't done it. Because the game runs at like 25 frames per second, and it like irritates my eyes when I'm playing it. The game feels really sluggish and slow to play, and it just messes me about. I just can't settle with it. I need to get back in Platinum Mix. I'm so close. I just haven't. And that's the funny thing. It's like going through all the Atelier games. When you suddenly like play one that's at 60 frames per second, you're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like. Like when I did my first impressions video, I fired up Atelier Sophie to record some footage for like some of my points. I forgot that game's at 60 FPS. Like that and Furious are 60 FPS. It's Lydia and Sudi that dropped the 30. And it's like it just hit me. I was like, whoa, this game's smooth. What the fuck? So yeah, the code matches up. This memory vial seems pretty damaged. Flammy, can you scan it? Of course, Yumia. Leave it to Flammy. And some of the older ones are locked to 30 because, you know, mechanics and physics, for whatever reason, in the scenery are tied to frame rate, so it would fuck around with it if it changed. No, I love Sophie too. I think, like, I always kind of juggle it between Lily and Sully as which one I prefer, but I genuinely really like Sophie too. It was such a pleasant treat. I prefer the gameplay of Sophie too, because Lily and Sully is super fun, sure, but then... And then you start breaking the game wide open, and it loses some of the charm a little bit. But Liddy and Sully, like, I love the characterization. I love that you see the whole gang age and grow up so much. I love the story itself of what it tells. It's probably got one of my favorite final boss themes in the series with Filling the Shade. Like, it's just such a beautiful game. And considering at the time they didn't know they were going to make a fourth one, Liddy and Sully is such a perfect conclusive game as well. Because even if we don't see like, you know, like Sophie and Plaster fucking propose or anything, Plaster regains her humanity and becomes a human again. And they have like the symbolism of the white dresses in the church for both of them to symbolize that like their lives are going to be forever tied to one another, whether they say on screen they love each other or not. Even if it was like the most like underwhelming cutscene fucking ever, Corey finds like her dad. Yeah. You know, like they like it felt very conclusive, and I love it for that. I'd love for there to be another mysterious game. I want an Atelier Plaster, but if we never get that, I'm okay because Lily and Sully felt like it wrapped everything up in a nice little neat bow. Catch with this. I see, so this was a fishing village. Come on, let's take a peek around. Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet. I know it's because it was probably went into development just with the PS4 version intended, whilst Riser 2 was built from the start to be a next-gen title, which is why even though Riser 2 came out beforehand, it was on PS5. Like, I think one of those things was like, Sophie 2 was in development one way or another no matter what. It wasn't built around, like, it's got to be a next-gen platform or anything like that. It was just we're making the game. But I feel like it's weird that it hasn't got like a native PS5 port yet. I would have thought that would have just happened by now. But then equally, I kind of am surprised Riser 1 never got a native port. I would have thought they would have done that so then they can have all the Riser trilogy on PS5. I want DX. Oh, you want a DX version? That, yeah, maybe. I wonder what they would add though in a DX version. Oh, that's that. Probably costumes, couple cutscenes, I don't know. You know what they actually they should do to be more critical? That desert area you go to near the end of the game, expand that. Not just in terms of environment, I mean in terms of like storytelling. Because as it currently stands, the only reason you go to the desert is to give the excuse for shit to happen back at town because you're not there. It's it's so blatantly obvious that the only reason you go to the desert is to get Sophie away from the town for a bit so plot can happen in town. And it's like, it feels so blunt. Like there should be more of a natural reason to make Sophie go there other than just, we need to go put her here so plot can happen. You know, like it feels too much, like the easiest way to describe it, it feels too much and then in the writing. Like instead of X, Y, and Z happens that requires Sophie to go to the desert, it's just, and then Sophie went to the desert. So if they wanted to do a DX version and actually expand something, expand the desert area, expand going there, because it just feels like it's just tacked on to delay a part of the plot and make things happen because it says so. Like if we want me to be genuinely critical on something they could do. But outside of that, yeah, like I said, just costumes, maybe an extra few like flavor text. And considering some DX versions add some extra tracks, yeah, sure, I'll take like another like crazy rock and roll boss theme. Why not? And then Avenue to convert the magical wizard box known as the PS1 goes to my PS5 first. Entering other people's homes just feel kinds of wrong. This place is a scary place. And hey, on the PS5 trophy list, if you could like do me a favor, hey, you see that little trophy that says beat the final boss on very hard? Just like throw it away because I'm not interested. It's filled with bad feelings. They say it's cursed. Cursed. They're awfully calm. Oh, we legit just they won't let us in, huh? What I might do, because my back's starting to... my meds are wearing off, my back's starting to get, like, uncomfortable again. Is after we turn in this quest, instead of advancing the story anymore, I just go, clear out the question marks down here for a bit, so we can just keep on yapping. And worry about the story, like, when my back's not killing me. Like I said, if this is still problematic tomorrow, I might take tomorrow off as well and just start the week fresh on Monday. Because I'm going to be busy most of Sunday as well, because it's, you know, Mother's Day in the UK. But we'll see. I've been good though. I've been like really like focused on like positioning properly and having my back straight and having support behind it today. So like I've been a good boy. It's just oof. See, you found the remains of a fishing village. Nice work. The Albus did something interesting, so we've decided to come back and report before exploring the ruins further. Hey, maybe I'm here. But the problem is, my mum has like no interest in Mother's Day. She has no fucking interest. She's just like, oh, it's just another day. I'm not really that fussed. Can't really get in the mood for it. And I know why. It's because back in 21, her mother, my grandma, passed away. And she's never really been on board with Mother's Day ever since. And can you blame her? But at the same time, it's like, no, this is your day. Let us fucking... Come on. You know? So I'll try and be busy. If I end up streaming on Sunday, firstly, it will be later in the day because I'm at least going to spend the morning with my mum. But if I do stream in the afternoon, that's immediate proof that, like, I fucking gave up. Like, I just couldn't convince mum to do anything. If I do stream on Sunday, though, I might stream AI Limit because I'm curious to try out that game. It will only be a one-off stream, but I am curious to try it. I don't know where she's coming from. Yeah, like, I get it, but it doesn't change the fact I'm going to still try and, like, do something for it. So it's, like, our day for her, not... You know, they spoke of spirits, which means that abandoned village could very well be the village that lives with spirits. And at some same time, this talk of curses and scary places does give me some pause. I don't remember there being anything related to curses in the religion surrounding the harvest deity. I mean, yeah, I've mentioned before, I go quiet on Valentine's because I struggle with Valentine's a lot. It's why I usually like try and distract myself, and what's worked out the past 2 years is that a Tomb Raider's come out on Valentine's. But, I don't talk to my old man, so Father's Day is nothing. Like, I just don't really acknowledge it. So Mother's Day is kind of all I got to really do something with, so I always try and do something with it, but I get it. To believe that the life and traditions in this village might be different from the legends. So I haven't uncovered the truth yet. Such supernatural concepts are surely tied to alchemy. This is Aladis we're talking about after all. I notice how in this game, if there's anything they don't understand, they immediately go, must be alchemy. Like, yeah, no wonder they're so prejudiced against it. Literally anything they don't understand, they blame on that. Yumia, please continue looking into this for me. Ensure that the area is safe while you investigate the curse. At the very least, it should be used as a base if the area doesn't pose any danger. Understood, leave it to me. Research into particulars of this case should help our other investigations as well. I have a lot I want to investigate at the site. Looking forward to working with you all later. Be careful on your way over, everyone. Yeah, fair enough. Also, if I end up taking that day off, it won't be too bad anyway, because in the UK the clocks roll back on Sunday, so it'll be time for me to like adjust. Like, we're finally gonna line up our times with like the US daylight saving. So like there's no more like slightly weird stream times if you're watching in the US, or like slightly unnatural. We're back to somewhat normal. Oh, come on, we're not that far away. What the fuck? Look at this load. There we go. What the fuck? I got stuck for like a good minute. Really interesting here. Even after this back-breaking work. Don't talk like that. We're going to establish a base here. Cleaning up is necessary later either way. If I don't stream on Sunday, I will check out AI Limit sometime next week. I do kind of have April as a whole kind of sorted stream-wise for what I want to do. Like, obviously, Persona 4 Golden will carry on every Monday until we finish. That's not changing. Doing our usual around about 6 hours every Monday. Obviously, we're going to keep on working on Yumia until it's done. But it won't be the only thing. Like I said, I want to do a one-off stream on AI Limit. Obviously, we've got the usual Hoyoverse every other week. But I want to do Metal Gear Solid 3 next month at some point. And since I've his blocks. He's in like block cutscenes? None of it. The game doesn't have any recording blocks. If you mean SMT5 Vengeance, like on the PS5 and whatnot. I managed to stream everything, including the super bosses and final boss. That's super, yeah. The last time Atlas did that was Persona 5 Royal on PS4. Because people, like, kicked up a storm with Persona 5. And then when Atlas tried it again with P5 Royal, people kicked up a storm again. So they would just shout it out enough that eventually they went, okay, fine, for fuck's sake. All they do is that when a new game launches, they just ask people to not spoil shit in the first couple weeks, which I think is fair. But yeah, they got rid of all the recording blocks because people were complaining. That being said, I can't shake this feeling in the back of my soul that there might be recording blocks on Persona 6 when that comes out. I fucking hope not, but there's that, you know, that ever so slight hesitation in, like, right in the back of my mind. I'm like, Persona 5 recording blocks? Persona 6 might. You know, even though, like, everything they've released since, like, Soul Hackers 2 didn't, SMT5 Vengeance didn't, Metaphor hasn't, and Metaphor was, like, a huge big deal game. But it's just this fear in the back of my soul I can't escape that I feel like Persona 6 might have it. It might not, it probably won't, but I just can't break that fear. Like, everything since Persona 5 Royal hasn't had recording blocks. And to be fair, it feels like, as a whole, games are thankfully moving away from the recording blocks. They're starting to, like, more companies, as the years have gone on, have become more accepting to just let people record shit because they know it's free advertisement. Like, even Square Enix, which were, like, the big ones for, like, recording blocking shit all the time, loosened up on it and don't record block anything anymore. You can play the whole of FF16 and the whole of Rebirth without recording blocks. They've already got bored and wandered off. They might be trying to warn us about something earlier in any case. All the debris lying around will get in the way of our investigation. Let's clean it up. Right, let's divide the work and deliver it up. But yeah, Yumia, there's a memory file here. If we can scan this, maybe we can learn what this curse really is. I just hope it isn't broken. But yeah, we have our at least first Atlas title for this year with Raido. Nice, I can't wait for Raido. It's not even that far away. It's like 3 or 4 months away. I think it's like June. Flammy, can you eat it? Which just means like my schedule's never going to be completely free, which is why I'm trying to squeeze in some of the smaller stuff. Because we're going to go straight from this, like RPG-wise, to Death End 2, from Death End 2 to Code Z, then from like Code Z potentially into Raido, then from Raido into potentially Shaylee, but I might do Shaylee before then because I might like really want to play it by then. And then depending on Res Lorena comes out, from Shaylee into fucking Res Lorena. Like I might never get a fucking break. And then with the Monday stuff, the more time goes on, the more adamant I think after I do Persona 4 Golden, obviously I'll probably take a couple weeks off instead of having like big 6-hour streams every Monday. Like I'll have a couple weeks where like I'm not doing Monday streams. But when I come back to that, we'll probably be doing Metaphor because I really want to play that game. No problem. Flammy, the super high-spec independent survey. Yeah, get to it. Commencing scan. I also like that, like, even though Flammy, this little device, pretends to just be like purely automatic, no emotion, this little thing has a lot of sass and a lot of bullshit, and I kind of like that. Like, it's on the surface, it seems like very robotic, but the moment you like listen to what he's saying, this little thing, this little fucker, has a lot to say and definitely has its own personality. We have been divinely blessed once again this year. As village chief, I couldn't be any more proud. I mean, even earlier this stream, by like overcharging the motorbike so it went full tilt. It is now our people's duty to make the most of these blessings and strive to continue our good relations. Seems to be a collection of brief messages from the head of the settlement to its people. Divine blessing her, the mention of the curse at the Alba we're talking about. Oh, and they've also said that they are working on a patch for this game, by the way, like to clean up a few of the smaller stuff, but also one of the things in the patch coming up is they're going to add an option to give you more options when it comes to sprinting. That instead of making it just on-off, it's going to be auto, manual, or off. So you can have it like if you just hold forward, eventually Yumia will start sprinting. Like that. Or you can make it that it's only if you press the left stick in, or you can have it off entirely. So just like a couple small things to clean things up. They're also going to make it that initial animation when you start doing alchemy, they're going to make it so you can skip it. So just to speed up alchemy. Also, for those wondering, like, hey, in every Atelier game, they let you play the old game's music. When's that coming to this? That is coming as well. That is, we don't know when it is, but that's part of, like, the stuff that they've detailed is coming soon. The only reason why they don't do it at launch anymore is because there's so many fucking games, it would just be, like, a huge chunk of space on the install size. And they kind of want to keep the install sizes as small as they can make it, so making it extra content afterwards, it just makes more sense because they can save space, and it's up to you if you want to install it or not. And it also means they can prioritize their developments elsewhere and then worry about it after launch. Okay, there's got to be a button or something for that. Oh, there's a hole in the wall.
持った。何が入ってるのかな。
Oh, sorry, headset being staticky again. Well, game, I appreciate that you've been giving me these mana scepters, but I'll hold off for now. I need to make one myself. I need to make new weapons for the gang, to be honest. Oh, this is probably story. I probably need to go do downstairs first. Oh, this is for a long range scan. Absolutely. Okay, what we got?
何か反応してる。
2 more chests. Ooh. There's one of them.
入ってるのかな。
And 7 ruins.
どうやら相当古いもののようだな。
まだまだ。持った。
Oh, hey, here's that last chest.
これ。
なるほど。この辺りに何かありそうね。ちょっと見てみましょう。
これって何これ。
Okay, missing one more. Oh, okay. There we go.
ああ。
Gosh, just what we needed. More pile of debris.
この感じ。
This place feels like it was a library. It might be something worthwhile then. Let's get to
まず
cleaning.
は片付けよう。
伝送機だが
On a memory vial.
壊れちまっ
But
て
the
るな
thing's busted.
そうみたい。
Looks like it. I wonder what it's
ど
in
んな
it.
情報。
考えてても仕
There's
方
no
ない。
point in sitting here thinking about it. Let's keep moving.
調査はだいぶ
Do they even need to go outside and stand in the rain to have their chat?
呪いについてはよく
We made good
わからなかった
progress, apart from actually finding out about this curse.
現状
We didn't know the whole story to the divine blessing either.
っていうか
All I know is that I'm exhausted.
落ち着ける場所がない
Ah,
よね。
there's nowhere to relax around here, that's for sure.
そうだね。
Yeah, you're right. It'll be necessary if the other team members come here, so maybe we should prepare a base.
賛成だ。
I agree. How about by the
それ
beach?
なら砂浜。
Oh, is this gonna go build a base? Yeah.
どこ行くんだ。
目的地に設定しますか。
Wait, is this
さて、
a flat
見て回り
plane?
ますか。これなら。
Yeah. Let's go.
これなら。ここからは歩こう。この辺でいいかな。
Like a good spot. What should we make first?
模様替えしよ
Oh,
う。
did it just say place things in the surroundings? And it said out of 14 done because all of these are fucking rocks? Okay, that's part of the scenery.
どんな拠点にしよう。
Oh my fucking god, I need so much wood.
どんな拠点にしよう。
I'll be back.
目的地を選んでください。
Trying to think, where'd be a good place to just get like a fuck ton of wood? Like actual wood, not like great old tree wood.
せっかく人のいるところに来たんだ。情報収集でもしておくか。
ねこれ素人の私が扱っていい素材なの
9 wood.
これ何持ってたかな。そりゃみんな一緒だしどうにかなるでしょ。これ
Hang on, if I now like warp away and walk back there, will that wood respawn?
どこへ行きたいの？
疲れたし一旦帰ろうかな。あの鳥どこ行くんだ
It
ろう。
does. Okay, let's get some wood quickly. It'll be the last thing I do.
そりゃそりゃ
目的地を
I
選
probably
ん
have
で
to
く
warp
ださ
away,
い。
but I gotta at least try.
一休みしつつ荷
Yeah,
物
no, you
の
have to
整
at
理
least
とか
warp a
したい
little
な。
away to reset everything.
ここ何かありそうだね。ちょっと見てみようよ。
Yeah, because they're great tree wood. Oh, they do give you wood as well. Okay.
そりゃ行くよ。
I didn't want to start this
あ
fight.
まり飛び出しすぎるの。全員敵の攻撃を警戒しろ。
当たらないって好きだらけよ。
I'm trying to avoid fights because I'm over leveled. You know, I'm legit over leveled.
遅い。
Because this game has no self control. Well, as long as I don't level up on this fight as well. Okay, good. It's fucking getting close though.
ほりゃほっやもうこんな時間すぐに暗くなるよ。
マナエナジー補充完了。
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。持った。何これ。何が入ってるのかな。
Oh, hey.
よいしょ。見つけた。見つけた。てや。見つけた。
You don't always seem to get wood from these ones. Yeah, so you just get great tree wood. Or roots. Alright, let's go back down.
どこにしようかな。
目的地に設定しますか？
それじゃ行こうか。
疲れた。お風呂で癒されたいよ。これで取れてるの？見えないからわからないよ。そりゃ
I'll do one more cycle and hopefully touch wood, that'll be enough.
これってそりゃそりゃなんかこの石見てると落ち着いた気持ちになる。どうしてだろう。
Bro, you get like... It is wild for how much you need wood, how little you fucking get.
これそりゃ何持ってたかな。
Yeah, that should hopefully be enough.
てや
Alright, now let's go down there.
どこに向かうんだ。
Eventually. There we go.
模様替えしよう。いろいろできる拠点にしたいな。場所はどうしよう。ここがいい
How's this?
いいんじゃねえか
That should be fine.
これで調査団
How
の
the
人た
others
ち
in the
も来ても
research
安
team
心
can
だ
come.
ね
Now the others in the research team can come here without worry. 138 of 50. Oh wow, they did not need you to do as much as I did. Whoops.
何にしよう
Actually, what?
何
Why
個
is
か
this a
作っておこう
featured
かな
module? Preparations are moving along nicely, but yeah, they still have no proof that the village that lives the spirits. I thought we'd find some conclusive evidence. Yeah.
そうだな
Oh, let's ask Alba.
ここまでに出た
I think
情
we
報
look
を
found
も
to
と
and
に
talk to Alba about
改
it.
めて
Oh, that's literally what we're doing, huh? The choice we make is what we go for, huh?
罠じゃありませんように
これをベッドの下に敷き詰めてその上で寝てみたいわ
Oh, it's a question mark over here. Can we get this easily? It's kind of like around the edge. Oh, it's a shipwreck.
そりゃ
なるほどこの辺りに何かありそうねちょっと見てみましょう
これこれよっ何これ
Oh, and there's a cave here I could have just used. Whoops. Oh, well.
一気に進もうこれならエナジーも節約しないと罠じゃありませんように一気に進もうそれ
I love this motorbike.
ここからは歩こう
It was worth prioritizing it.
何お話
What? A story?
お魚の話
Story about fish?
ね
Didn't you say this village was cursed and scary? Cursed? I don't know about that. I heard some things about this village from a long, long time ago. What? Spit it out already. Ah.
ちょっと
Hey, you're scaring them. I'm sorry. Please tell us. I promise we aren't scary. I'm hungry though. Do you have some yummy
わか
food?
った
Got it. We'll find you something good, so you just wait here.
見つけた
Deliver some ambrosial fruit. I think I have that some on me. Oh, the booty fruit. Yeah, I have some of that. Here you go, buddy. Oh, do I have enough? I just have enough. Fucking Jesus. Looks yummy. Thank you. Really, I'm glad. Oh yeah, I heard this a while ago, but they say this village has lots of blessings.
祝福
So now it's blessings.
祝福がある
With
と
the
ね
blessings, things always got solved right away. Monsters stayed away, more veggies grew, and lots of other good stuff too.
なるほどそん
I
な
see, this is
話
news
が
to us. Thank you. You've been big
すごく
help.
助けになった
Glad I could help. Hooray!
これは大変な情報
I had some good information.
ひとまず団長へ報告しに行こ
Go
う
report this back to the chief. Alright, back to the survey.
これって
目的地を選んでください
Okay, so they've got some spots up here. That looks like a ruins. This will lead into the cave that goes into these ruins over here.
ここで決まり
それじゃ行こうか
取り立てほやほやはちょっと生々しいのね
ここからは歩こう
Eventually, Urhol's gonna be like, what the hell is that, Yumia? Oh, my Priscilla? Priscilla? The motorbike? Oh. So the fishing village you discovered is without a doubt a village that lived with spirits. Any more deeds? Yes, it seems the village experienced many phenomena they believed to be blessings. According to stories, the village needs were fulfilled when they prayed. The year had an abundant harvest. And when the wind carried whispers of misfortune, the problems were solved without any fighting. Quite the blessing. There were stories of spirits too. For example, the time of year that spirit would visit wasn't set in stone. And whoever danced with the spirits would be the happiest person in the village. I guess the spirits were a cheerful bunch. It seems the spirits were fond of the villagers, which is why it was called the village that lives with spirits. Impressed, nice work. But we never got to the bottom of that curse those Albert told us about. And there's one thing I'm still curious about. Nothing mentioned that the spirits were the ones who brought the divine blessings, or what the spirits were. Oh, that's a good point. That's why I want to investigate a little further. Is that alright, Chief? Yeah, of course. Filling in those gaps in knowledge is a matter of our own safety as well. You're our specialist, Wilma. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of all this. I'll do my best to meet your expectations. Yumia and the others did a great job laying the groundwork for things to progress smoothly. Looking forward to hearing what you find, Wilma. Is that us all done for that quest? It is, okay. So we only do recycling business. I don't think there's any other character quests we can do right now. So I think, just for the sake of going a little easy on my spine, that quest took a little longer than I thought it would. We will call it here. So where we, you know, we just built a new base. Let's go rest here. And then in my off time, I will clean up all the question marks. Which should 100% the region. And for next time we stream, what costume do I want to use? You know, I haven't actually used the golf costume for a whole stream. We'll use that next time. No, we're in a colder area, so I'll keep you like that. Like this is like, yeah, this is just the, like the default, but without like the crazy dress piece. Rutger, we can go like Dante mode for a while, but I mean, come on, look at this. I mean, heck, if you want to go extra on it, you can make it so his hair's nothing but white. But no, I don't like messing with the hair. And we haven't seen Lenya's alternates yet, but in time, when we unlock her, we'll be able to have a look. Oh, I should make one of these as well. I might, let's say, make some better equipment for people as well while I'm at it, because there are a few things here. Meteor? The fuck? Is this like a new flame sword? Oh, it is. So that's an upgrade to the... That's like the level 2 of the firebomb. Okay, I might make that as well if I can. So I've got some work to do. Sadness shuttle. Is there a revival bouquet? Oh, is that literally a resurrection? That could be nice to have. The Volstiker, the Kindlod, the Mana Scepter. Yeah, I'll worry about this in my spare time. Emperor's Influence. Okay, that's a cool name for an armor set. There we go. Level 60 fucking 4, by the way. But that'll do from me. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the shorter stream, but fucking ow. I'm getting close to being able to take my meds again, so like it's wearing off, so my back's starting to kill me. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, honestly. Like, I will keep it on the schedule for now, but if I end up not streaming tomorrow, you know why. It's 'cause my back gave in. But, we'll see. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my BlueSky and Patreon in the description of every single video. But until then, you guys take care now. Peace.